Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Nice, and would help T1 put on even more pressure in the lanes. And they will be able to pick it up. Doesn't look like HLE Life Esports really want to fight this, although Peanut does go in for a little break the wrist and walk away, but it's not going to work as level 6 is Owner, and he's looking for blood, and he will have it. First blood goes to Owner as he says, well, you can't block this, Peanut.
And Peanut cannot, for a fact, block that.
Get that one and just try to get back out on the map as soon as possible. We got to dive in top as an ult is going to be used into Doran. And Doran doesn't really care about that too much as in goes Faker looking for the knockup. Flash coming in. This is the second Nocturne and the Ash Arrow as well. You got to be kidding me as the damage will come in. And that is going to be the end of Zeka.
And without the Ash Arrow, it wouldn't have been enough. Doran definitely punishing nicely as... no emotion.
He doesn't say anything. He doesn't even watch. He's like, okay,
Not even. And probably looking at maybe a Chemtech angle. Not going to be the case.
Yeah. Well, we got a TP coming in, trying to make a play. Meanwhile, Smite a wave on the Bubs as they're trying to get all 6. Guma, he still has Flash, but he's charmed up, and he's just going to hold on to it. So nice play here from HLE Life Esports. Going to pick up that kill on Guma. It is going to be 6 Void Bubs in the hands of T1, though. And they could use that to just put on more pressure with their early...
Particularly Delight and Peanut. There is a lot of team fighting power there. The problem is that because all your lanes are so far behind, actually getting Prio is basically impossible. As the charge.
He's looking for this, and now he's going to be denied to come back as Poppy was right there. Owner playing with fire right before the Drake. This is the team here in the 4v4, trying to set up. Zeka does have the package, but the lights are off. And where is Faker coming from is the question. He goes in onto the Poppy. Faker does not commit. Now he goes in a massive 3-man ultimate. He gets the Feather Storm, and Yode is here. Zeus gets in from behind. He is going to be isolated, though. Nicely done. And it was actually the Dragon going the way of HLE Life Esports. But look at the follow-up here from the side of T1. The roots come in as Doran is getting massive, and now Viper frontlining. He gets the root onto Faker, and he wins the fight for the team.
And Rakan, which is self-explanatory, and then a Poppy and an Aatrox. As Carrier.
All right, just trying to get some position in the mid lane, perhaps. Peanut, he's here. He's not going to get in, but he flashes anyway. And he puts that flash on cooldown. At least Atlas is happy, but everybody else. Oh, HLE Life Esports, they're going to start the
Baron. They have package.
They have package. They say, okay, you used a bunch. Here comes a very interesting Ghost who is looking for the angle. Look at him there. Let's see if he gets on in. They got to pull the trigger on this one, and Faker is looking for it. A 5-man ultimate! You've got to be kidding me! As they get on top of Zeka. The follow-up is huge! From the Xayah, they go a little bit too ham, and now Guma trying to hop away. That is going to be the end of that fight as T1, they take the lifeboat out of there as fast as they possibly can.
And Viper goes untouched again. Oh, Carrier might be in trouble here. He's just going to walk past the tension threat, because if Viper ever doesn't have his ultimate, or is like a second too late, or Zeus clips him with an ultimate and Viper dies, that could very well be the end of it. But Viper hasn't done any dying in this game yet. I don't know if he's going to start anytime soon. As
Zeka just runs at Yode. What is that?
Yeah, that's...
Zeus just says, thank you very much. That was very... Okay. And that is going to get the teleport out of Doran. Can they actually get in here a little bit later from Faker, but he has Death Cap. Okay. He's ready for the engage if they want to go for the turn. Peanut looking for the knockback, looking for the bonk. He doesn't see anything as in goes Zeus, and he dies immediately as well. Owner getting into the backline just gets blown up as they do take out Doran, but this is potentially a win for HLE Life Esports. They stop the Baron. And now TP's coming in. Viper, he has to go into that Feather Storm. Not much of a follow-up here on a Peanut. As Zeka, he wants to hit some rockets, but T1 is already running away. Look at live. I mean, this is Delight's trying to make a play here. They're trying to get on top of Faker, and he is going to be isolated now. Trying to frontline for the team. It's not going to work. There's a lot of sticks in this Dragon. Can they actually get it down, though, is the question, as Zeus is going 1v4 in the backline. He takes out Saya, and they get the Infernal Solstice. It's going 1v4, and they have to flash away from this one. Doran was not in the fight at all. He didn't have TP. And the TP advantage is going to be what turns this game on its head, as T1 will take out Delight as well.
And Hanwha Life were able to keep up. It almost looked, even if they didn't win that fight and they didn't get the soul, just the Baron alone could have been a difference maker, but instead, they get Infernal Soul, they get the Baron, and for Hanwha Life, a fight that looks like it starts off so well, with them immediately taking down Faker, so much of the combat power not being available there.
Just watch.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, this is what I want to see. Go slow, he says. Below. I got him. Go. Unbelievable. Well, that's the Smith's top laner at Worlds. And you get to see his POV right here at the LCK. He's asking him, Hanwha Life Esports.
Yeah, don't start
yeah, they're just not going to flip. And they can poke really well as well. Not as well as Corki, but decently well. And so now it's going to come through, and Hanwha Life Esports say, okay, we're calling your bluff. Let's see if you can do it. Let's see if you can get on in here. They're going to get on top of Seka again. He's dead. And that's the end of the Corki. That ultimate, that was very unfortunate. And this goes the way.
Wait.
Okay, Viper. Do they get it? Viper, he's frontlining. He might be able to just skip this fight. No, he goes down. And now it's up to Doran. Can he do it with the Elder Dragon? Is the only question. As Zeus and Guma, I don't think even the Elder Dragon's going to help them at this point. The TP comes in from Faker. And we have the results of our first game. It looks like Faker trying to push in. Peanut is still alive, and he's Wolves. Perhaps for some help.
We'll see if Peanut makes it back to his base, but the Nexus, that one is going to go down. And what a first game here. Viper trying to say, we're not going home, but unfortunately in this first game, they do, but they had to fight for it.
The bus driver of Viper was trying so hard, but the bus just would not start anymore.
Is as volatile as a matchup as there is, because it involves Pyke. It's pretty self-explanatory. Pyke really stands or falls by how much you get to do early on. T1 do have more frontline than they did last because of the Milio range and because of how good these AD carries are at spacing. And we can see here as well, Guma!
We're just brawling. Guma taking it to Viper and losing, and Viper just stands up to them. This hook, flash forward, it's not going to work out. Ascaria trying to turn the tides here. Flash, oh, the dodge was excellent by Zeus as he goes unbound. And he just hopped back, but he did have to flash to get away from that play.
Still early, particularly Faker has been super oppressive on this pick early on. But it's mostly the mid-game, I think, where we saw a lot of pressure.
Ult coming in, all out. Zeus in some trouble as he is unbound, but now Doran not going to hit the knock-up. The timing is not there, and he doesn't get the kill just yet. Finally gets in, but he goes down. Zeus gets himself into a rough spot. At least is able to trade it back, but Doran picks up the first blood.
And Doran,
meanwhile, just dealing with stuff in the enemy jungle. Here's Owner, actually, so the jungle who's up here and maybe makes a difference might be the T1 jungler. Doran is alone. He is going to hop past them, but the stun comes through, and that should be enough even against Cassante. And now that's Zeus picking up 2 kills.
Unfortunately for Doran,
it kind of is. It's not exactly, because obviously the
Peanut
trying to get in here is Peanut. He's not in range, and guess who is? Finally does get in range, but Keria comes in, picks up the kill, and Faker's going to survive. And now Peanut's in a whole host of trouble as well. Tries to flash in front of the Q, not going to quite time it correctly, and Peanut does get out with his life.
And Peanut getting out is not
late in 100-0 Faker. That is a big problem for T1, so he just says, I'll just pick up some stasis.
And another objective going to get started up here.
Uh-oh. Peanut's in the enemy jungle for some reason, and he might just be dead. There is a Cassante nearby, but it doesn't matter, as Keria is going to take him out, but he does go down at least, and it ends up mattering, I suppose, for Doran, who will pick up the kill.
Gold positive trade is, this won't be. Maybe?
Yeah, what's going on here? Just looking for a free Viper, I suppose, and it doesn't matter how many Melio ultimates and abilities you use, he's still going to die.
Yeah, so as I was saying, unfortunately that one, not a
Ocean Dragon.
Hey, maybe this is the Hail Mary.
Yeah, I mean, they have the package.
Look at Viper's guns.
They have the package.
As well.
Okay. They say, okay, this is where we're going to try to have to get a fight going. Maybe we can pick someone off. Carrier does take some damage. And now, I mean, as T1, you don't have to fight this, but if they do look for an angle, they could go for it. Owner just looking for the combo. There it is. That's the kill. And there's the stasis. And Faker lives, and down goes Peanut. And now Viper's in the front line. He's taking so much damage. And down he will go as well. Zeus super low, but just flashes away. This is a total wipe in favor of T1 as they take down 3 members of Hanwha Life Esports and the Drake. And this was happening the whole time.
Yeah, I think Baron's gone as well. Somehow, even though the kill scores look better, this game is much more. He's got nothing to say. It's 22 minutes in there.
I think this zoom out is perfect.
It's 11K gold!
I think Jodo Strong was like, you know what? There's nothing I can focus on right now. Nobody's going to make a play. They're going to go in on a Faker. They saw him use his stasis, and they got him. And that's a kill, and now we got the flank coming in from Doran. This is going to be pretty nice. A couple of kills. His owner just sends it. Might as well, I guess. He's not going to take out Peanut, though, and that's going to be a couple of kills here in the hands of Hanwha Life Esports.
Down to 9K for Jer, I guess.
Probably will be, yeah.
Probably will be as Carrier behind enemy lines.
Yeah, looking for the backline, but there's a TP coming in. Zeka has the package here, so they really have to respect that to T1.
Come on, Hanwha.
In fact, they might just back off of this one, but let's see.
Get us the free.
Trying to get in. The hook is on Azeka, but the package is pretty good. Owner isolated, but he's just so tanky. He gets into the front line with the package help. And Carrier gets super low, but I don't think they care about that at all, as the damage from Viper is non-existent. He's totally zoned away, and that will be another T1 victory in this team fight. Oh, poor Viper. Yeah, you're dead. Guma gonna take that one? Yeah. And that might just be it. They're just gonna push the bottom lane. 4 people are down here for Hanwha Life Esports. Not very long on the death timers, though.
I don't know if you saw Viper was this.
Yeah. It just ends up being that way. Doran is trying to buy some time here. And he's doing a good job. I think they will get Doran, but they're not going to get the space. As Peanut's thinking about it, no stasis available, but the heal, nope, not quite enough as Zeus. Now he wants to go 1v5. He's having a bunch of fun. As maybe the damage here from Viper could be enough. Did they go too far? As Peanut's in this backline, not able to lock down Guma. As the damage comes in, and Carrier nearly able to double it up, but not quite. As that will be another kill. Just fed over to Viper.
For the Hanwha. Okay, that's bounty gold.
They don't have vision.
Wait, is it bounty gold? That's bounty gold. Fellas,
it is, yeah.
No, Guma, no. No! Come on!
Well, that was pretty elementary from Owner. Just over the wall, just doesn't even cast anything, just smites it. As now, Zeus, okay, that shockwave was massive, and now Zeus finds the angle, picks up 2, and he's looking for a third. Doran will be gifted over to Guma, as now Carrier just following Delight around the map.
Look at the base! The minions got mid in him!
Guys, look at these guys.
He's having fun.
Oh, man. Oh, Carrier had to do him dirty. I thought he would, take him for a little walk. Delight's got a big smile on his face. This game is over, guys. As they are looking for Peanut. But, yeah, it's just going to be the 2-0 here for T1 tonight in a very extremely dominant game number 2. They just wiped them off the face of the Rift.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.